Won't you come in?
Thank you.
You are from out of the town?
Oh yes, we are all the way from Miloki. We have come from Madigas, my husband and I. This poor little bird in such a teeny cage?
It is not a live canary.
No, it's stuffed. Oh! Winston is out there telling on the street. Afraid he would miss the parade. The parade comes by here, doesn't it?
Yes, unfortunately it does.
I noticed your sign at the road. Is it true that you have one of Lord Byron's love letters?
Yes,
How very interesting. Where did you get it?
it was written to my grandmother. It is Melbourne, the boy event.
How very interesting. Where did she meet Lord Byron?
On the step of Acropolis in Athens.
How very interesting. I didn't know that Lord Byron was ever in Greece.
Yes, Lord Byron spent the final years of his turbulent life in Greece.
He was exiled from England
Yes, he went into voluntary exile from England.
because of his scandalous gossip in the regent's court.
Balls are such a biggest matters, I think.
Oh, the lady behind the curtain came in.
You'll have to excuse her. She prefers to stay out.
Oh, I see. What was Lord Byron doing in Greece? May I ask?
Yes, Lord Byron went to Greece to join the force against the infidels.
He gave his life in defense of the universal cause of freedom. What was that? Did she say?
He gave his life in defense of the universal cause of freedom.
Oh, how very interesting. And Barnard, the body of the poet Shelley, was drowned in a storm of the Mediterranean with the body of kids in his pockets. Oh, indeed I have liked so much to my husband hearing. Do you mind if I just step out for a moment to call him in?
Oh, please do.
Winston, Winston, Winston. Watch them carefully. Winston, remove the gate. Sit down on the sofa. These ladies are going to show us Lord Byron's love letter.
Shall I proceed?
Oh yes. This is my husband, Mr. Two-Wheeler.
How do you do?
I am Mrs. Two-Wheeler.
Of course, please keep your seat.
He has been celebrating a little. Ask him please to be careful with his cigarette.
Oh, that's all right. You may use this bowl for your ashes.
Smoking is such an unnecessary habit.
Yeah, what is she saying back there?
These ladies are going to tell us how her grandmother met Lord Byron in Italy, wasn't it?
No.
Greece, Athens, on the streets of that road. We have mentioned it twice, I think. I have been, you may read them a pieces from the journal first.
Like many other young American girls of that day and this, my grandmother went to Europe.
How old was she? 60. And 60. She was very beautiful too. We show her the picture. It is in front of us now. What a lovely young girl. What's your reaction towards the man?
Near the end of the tour, my grandmother and her aunt went to Greece to study the classic living of oldest civilization.
The oldest European civilization.
It was an early morning in the April of the year of 1800
27. Read it. Yes. Please read it to us.
I am trying to find out the place with justification.
Certain. Excuse me, Winston. Please be careful. You have to remember where to stop.
We set out early that morning to inspect the ruins of the Acropolis. I know I shall never forget how extraordinarily pure the atmosphere was that morning. It seemed as though the world were not very old, but very young, almost as though the world had been newly created. The papers that morning, we read them over our coffee befell us, left the hotel had spoken a possible word. But it seemed unlikely, unreal. Nothing was real indeed. But this pale golden antiquity and rose-colored romance that reached from this fabulous city.
Escape that path, get on to higher she made him.
Yes, here to let us marry without any more interruptions. The carriage came to a halt at the foot of the hill. Of my aunt not being too well,
She had us hold that morning.
preferred to remain with the driver while I undertook the rather steep climb on foot.
Yes, that's the place. Go on, Al-Amin.
I could not help observing continually above me a man who walked with a barely perceptible limp.
Yes, Lord Fire.
Will you please let me finish? I was irresistibly by the unusual ability and refinement of his features.
The handsomest man they ever was.
When he reached very summit of Acropolis, he spread out his arms in a great, magnificent gesture like a young god.
Go on, skip that. Get on to her. She needs him.
I kept my look just carefully averted until the narrowness of the steps compelled me to move close by him.
Of course, he pretended not she was coming.
Then finally I faced him.
Yes.
Our eyes came together.
Yes, there's the part.
Pardon me, he exclaimed. You have dropped your glove? And indeed, to my surprise, I found that I had. And as he returned it to me, his fingers were so lightly impressed the cuffs of my palm.
Yes.
Believe me, dear diary, I became quite faint and breathless. I almost wondered if I could continue my lonely walk through the ruins. Close behind, fingers were so lightly.
Stop there, that will be quite enough.
Oh, is that all?
You're screaming more, there's not to be needed.
I'm sorry, I'll show you the letter.
I am trying to see it. Please, show us.
What's not what? Moment that woman cannot open the letter.
No, please. You must not the context. I strictly private. I'll hold it over here at a little distance so you can see the writing.
Not too close, she is holding up her glasses.
When my grandmother received the news of Lord Byron's death in battle, she retired from the world and remained in complete seclusion for the rest of her life.
How dreadful. I think that was foolishness of her.
You don't understand. When a life is completed, you need to be put away. It's like a sonnet.
Read him the poem.
Would you be interested?
Yes, we did read it truly.
It's called Enchantment.
Ah,
Assassin enchant, amused, beguiled, seemed to have herself her erstwhile friend was deeply forgotten. She stayed here and smiled. Caught in net of blue and golden days.
Not blue and gold. Golden and azure days.
Caught in net of golden and azure days. But let what you see how lightly shone our time and you to the great sea so you steam. That by the touch of one October's moon from summer's twinkle spell you might be loosed.
What's that? What's that? The parrot?
Come on, Mama, you miss me.
You accept, is it understand? A small sum of money, just anything happen that you can spare?
Stop him, he's gone outside.
Winston!
Please a dollar! Please a dollar! Please a dollar?
Winston!
Who
He
is
is in the bed in the crowd! Winston!
Who is it? Accept this display for the ladder?
$1.
50 cents or quarter.
Winston! Winston! Excuse me! Heavenly days! Goodbye!
The canary! The canary!
Don't be sleep at us.
Yes, the canary!
I have filled my letter. You have broke my letter. Your grandfather letter is lying